Welcome to the Buy Box Bandits podcast.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Buy Box Bandits podcast. Today, Danny has a new haircut, and we have a new episode for you guys. So thanks for being with us today, and we're gonna chop it up on kind of our thoughts thus far with Q2, State of the Union, Amazon, and all that. So how we doing, everyone?
Solid. Excited to be here. I missed past couple episodes, but we're back.
Yep. Nothing new there.
but and it's also maybe in the future. but no, we're back. Amazon's pushing. Garrett, how we doing?
Man, life is good. On board the new prep center. I don't have to touch any more inventory. They're cranking out inventory left and right. Life is good.
Yeah, man. Garrett and I are
Runs
both
out up
feeling
here
that.
in Pennsylvania. Going to the lake tomorrow. Went to
Yeah,
some
that's gonna
Yankee
be a
games
bomb
earlier
and a
this
half.
week.
It's like 80 degrees here today.
Yeah, we were both just talking before this about how nice it is now using a prep
It's
center.
unbelievable.
Like,
Unbelievable. It almost kind of like gamifies the whole thing. Right? Because it's like
It is
you
a game.
spend, and
Yeah,
so this is going to get controversial, but you spend quote unquote money that isn't yours to make money that is yours of products that you're never going to touch.
Yeah,
Right? So
dude, it's 100% a game at this point. At least like I see it too. To me, like these numbers are a game. At this point, it's just how much can I?
Yeah, I
how
mean,
much can I get?
you spend some imaginary number of money, right, to make for products that you'll never see, to make real money. But then it's weird. It's super weird.
I kind of piggyback on that. I'm a little behind in terms of getting set up all prep center, which I don't know if I'll ever be, at least for the time being, just because I like mixing in some merch build. But today was the first day ever my prep center. I've been cranking some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the prep center Garrett and I
Awesome.
use, they have I think they do MF stuff, but I don't know
Yeah.
what the prices on it are. I don't know if it'd be
Yeah, but Miles needs
beneficial.
it for the content though, so he'll never.
Low key too. No, I'm just kidding. But either way, I do like having the stuff for content as well.
But like when I'm placing orders, it's like 200 units. Maybe I make $1.50.
Yeah, that'll take a lot. Yeah, it's
But
a
it's
much
like
different.
before I was like, oh dang, I gotta touch every single one of
Yeah,
them.
that
Like,
was a
now
big
it's like,
thing for me too. Like
click.
Yeah.
Never see it.
test orders were very annoying because like I just ordered like a case pack of like 10 different ASINs, and like that would take it could take like 2 hours to prep myself, whereas I could just pay $1 a unit or less to get it prepped, and then once it sells, order more, and you never have to touch it. It's so worth it. I mean, obviously at scale it's not, because like if you're doing like $15,000 units a month, like you'd be paying like almost like 15 grand.
But
you
you have to consider the management of people, the infrastructure.
Right, but that's where you would have to hire like an expert
you would have
warehouse manager, and then they handle all that for you.
Yeah.
No, but like to me though, it's not just a fixed versus variable cost, right? Because and Miles obviously knows this super well. Like there's value in being able to sit at the lake, order products, and know that you're never going to touch them.
Yeah.
Or go on vacation, or go to Europe like you're going to do,
Yeah.
and order products and just know.
Dude, yeah, like we know. I'm forgetting his name, but the guy who we interviewed, who's doing like $8 million a year.
Dude, he actually is at 10 mil last.
Yeah, 10, 8, so 8 figures, all online arbitrage.
All OA, yeah.
And
all FBA.
He's 100% prep centers too. Dude, I don't even want to think about how much he's spending a month on prep centers. I mean, he would definitely save money having a warehouse, but to him, it's just more beneficial.
And in terms of OA specifically, you're diversified in terms of addresses you can use. Dude, there's like you can get like 10 or 15 like really solid prep centers, and then you'd have to be at disgusting scale, even.
And then you have 10 or 15 all in tax-free states too, and then you have 10 or 15 addresses that you can use.
Yeah,
like it's wild. It's the only thing at that point you have to differentiate is the credit card numbers, which Amex virtual credit cards, trade shift, easy.
Oh, you think you would just put all the spend on different cards per each?
Well, yeah. So like if you were getting if your credit cards are getting banned, I would just.
That's an underrated tactic. Yeah.
Yeah.
People
so I would just
on that. Yeah.
I would just use my trade shift account. Because trade shifts OP.
And it's a flex too, low key.
Yeah. You just But the thing is with trade shift, the actual virtual credit cards, when they get ran through the payment processor, I'm almost certain it shows up as it's a virtual credit card. So it's more there's a higher risk of it getting canceled from some like sellers or whatever. like different stores.
Don't you
but,
get actual cards through trade shift as well?
I
Yeah.
don't know if you can.
Like how
Oh, I
did you
thought
get
you
all those
did.
cards?
Oh, that was authorized user cards. But the thing is,
Oh.
changing the name on them is not really allowed, because to change the name on them. So all right. So like the actual breakdown of the authorized user cards, if it's an LLC, the person's name on the AU card is also responsible for that card's account. So if you use a fake name, whoever that is in real life, like you're technically committing fraud. But if it's a corporate card, then it's not. So if it's a corporate card, you could put I could put Justin Bieber on it and it would not matter. I mean, you could do that with the Amex cards right now, but they would like call and they're like, who is this? Like if I put like Bieber, they'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's working for you. Or something like that. But yeah, man, the trade shift, if you guys don't know, it's I'm not sure if Amex bought them or if they were a branch. I think Amex may have bought them. It's just virtual credit cards. So you have like a main one, so your main like Amex Gold card, and then you can create essentially an unlimited amount of virtual credit cards with any name. And I think you could even change the billing addresses on them too. It's like super OP. It's crazy. But and it's free too. Because
how do you track all of them? Is it all on? It can't be all in the app, right?
Yeah, there's a website.
Yeah, something.
Trade
Like
shift.
Oh, but it's not in the
Go or
Amex
something.
app. It's trade shift.
Yeah, but the charges get posted on your Amex.
Got it.
And it I can't remember what it says as the line. It may actually say trade shift, but I think it may have a symbol for trade shift, and then it says who the store was. But yeah, no, you can track it really easy because it just goes straight onto the host card, wherever the main card was.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty solid. It's really easy to use, honestly. It's cool system.
Let's something that's probably not talked about enough. Tax season. Do you have any regrets on how you handle your bookkeeping and taxes? Obviously, what is it? Next Tuesday is tax day.
I think Monday.
Next Monday. Yeah.
18th.
Talk to a CPA. This is not financial advice.
No, but no, I'm saying what in your processes, how do you think you
I
handled
don't know.
it?
I want to hire a bookkeeper, definitely.
All right,
Yeah.
well, Danny, how about you?
I mean, yeah, I would say, hiring a bookkeeper, the earlier, the better. Just from my experience, I'm sure you guys have heard it. My mother owns a bookkeeping company, accounting company, and she tells me the people that come in with messy books, like it costs a lot of money to fix, like a lot. And especially the worst cases is when they get audited and then they're in a rush and their books are like, my mom says she's seen companies that are like, could be like 5-10 years old and they're ran like a mess. And then you got to pay like probably close to more or at like how much you're paying in taxes or more just to fix your books.
Yeah.
It's like I'd say the first thing is, just get a basic QuickBooks account and track your expenses if you're not doing anything crazy. And you could automate it too. Like you could set up settings. So if I go buy something at Walmart on like my business card, it automatically goes into inventory cost from Walmart. You could set up automatic things like that. You just got to get it set up because bookkeeping is essential, especially for taxes, man.
Yeah, like once a month. What I've previously been doing is just going through all my Amex statements because it's just like 4 credit cards have all the expenses on everything, so I can just track it like that. But I think I'm gonna switch to QuickBooks definitely.
Yeah, I mean, dude, bookkeepers are not all right. I mean, not saying they're not expensive, but like for how much headache they can save you, as long as your books are already in order. I mean, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month for
Miles, would you use
bookkeeper.
A stateside bookkeeper, or would you just hire a VA?
Oh, probably stateside. Just because I think it'd be a cool, potentially the right person would know business, and be able to, I'd be able to talk to him about different things that I think would be cool.
I think with bookkeeping, I don't think I'd hire a VA for it.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. That relationship, like Miles was talking about, that relationship would be valuable. Just like the back and forth feedback.
If it was the right, like mom and pop one where they may, it's like kind of a relatable guy that started his own thing or something like that, I think that'd be cool.
That's who I heard Shaq say that actually when he was looking for a business manager when he started getting paid, and he said like he spent a bunch of money and then his bank manager called him and was like, hey, you need to get like a business manager and someone to manage your money. And he did, and he went with a mom and pop someone that didn't like promise him the world. And that he also the mom and pop place also did Wu-Tang Clan, I think, which is also why he said he went with them. But he said it was like a very humble guy, like a couple people in the office. And sure that man made a bag too now.
It'd be cool, especially like sort of being in our position, if we found the right like mom and pop bookkeeper that was trustable, reliable, all that good stuff. Like it would almost make sense to just hire them and then just like outsource their work, right? Obviously, given like the network that we have and have developed, that would be a cool opportunity. Because the thing is, like, so many people in our space need it, and whether it's they don't know how to go about finding one, they don't know what makes a good bookkeeper or don't, or they just are procrastinating it, right? So it's like if there was a marketed service in our space that is very accessible, I think there'd be a whole lot of demand for something like that.
Yeah, I think dude, I just think a lot of people wait until it's too late. That's just what it kind of seems like.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like there's so much demand for like an Amazon centered
I mean, dude,
on social media bookkeeper.
You could just create like a little like a SaaS of like just bookkeepers for hire, because I don't think there really is something like that.
I mean, Ocean Media is one or two.
Bookify, something like that.
Well, Bookify is definitely gone. Bookkeepify might be available.
Yeah, something like that.
Or BBB bookkeeping.
Absolutely not. I'm looking to see if Bookify is available. It's taken.
No, it's super interesting though.
Miles, what do you
that and CPAs, like there aren't many. There's only one that I know of that's like an Amazon specific CPA in social media. Like for a CPA that wanted to make a name for themselves, in Amazon, Instagram would be the way to go. They could just develop such a quick network.
Yeah.
Like that, Not Your Dad CPA, I think his name is. He's the only one that I know in the space that is an actual legit Amazon centered focused CPA.
Yeah, well, there's that isn't selling on Amazon. That's like
right. Their main duty is doing Amazon sellers books or taxes.
True. Oh, dude. Side note. Sorry, this is a little sidetrack here, but when I was getting my my haircut, they had trust me, try to listen. They had like a tailor like shop also. It was like really nice place. So I was looking at like suits and stuff, and the lady who was showing me it, she asked what I did, and I was like, oh, I sell on Amazon. And she's like, I want to get your opinion on something. And she started showing me like invoices and how she was about to pay for an Amazon automation store, like 35 grand. And I think I saved her life.
Damn, wait. So how did the conversation, walk us through the whole thing. This is interesting.
So like, no, we were just looking at suits, like different fabrics. She's showing me.
Bro, what were you about to cop a suit for?
Wait, hold on. Miles, can you picture Danny in a suit? Like
I saw it at prom now that I think about it.
Yeah, facts. Shout out prom. We're looking at some bamboo suits. Sick, by the way.
Black and white.
No, like dark blue, and then there's some patterns and shit. Anyway.
Yeah, not important.
So she asked me what I did. I said, I sell on Amazon, and she made some comments like, oh, I heard there's big money in that. I'm like, yeah, it's decent.
I guess,
it's good.
Yeah.
And so then she's like, I want to get your opinion on this. She's like, you seem like a smart kid. I want to get your opinion on this.
And you just said, oh no.
And she shows me it, and I'm like, look, in my most humble opinion, and well, before I said that, I broke it down to her. And I broke it down to her like in my video, and I said, think you got to, I was like, put yourself in the person's shoes. Why would they sell you a store for 30 grand that they say will make 100K in the next month or in the next year? Why would they sell that to you for 30K and not just keep it themselves? Would you do that, or would you keep the store? She said, I would keep the store, of course. And then I also explained to her what they're doing, and they were offering her a brand new store that was more risky, and I'll explain why. That was more risky, or an older store that was less risky to get banned because they're drop shipping products from like Walmart, Home Depot. And
I didn't realize they were actually dropped. Like,
but dude, I see it. It all makes sense now because I see stores like that just have hundreds or thousands of listings.
It's like tens of thousands typically.
And like Amazon's on all of them, and they're all merchant filled. Those are automation stores. And I explained to her how drop shipping is against Amazon's terms of service. and how if you break those terms of service, and I gave her the reasons why they're saying a newer store is more risky because they'll ban it quicker. And I was like, if you break the terms of service by sending a Walmart box to someone and they complain, you'll not only get banned,
You're toast. Yeah.
but the money that's in that account, you won't get back because you broke the rules. It's not like you are not entitled to that money. It's Amazon's money and you broke the rules. So like, you're not like, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow, thank you. Like I've been looking for an opinion like that on it.
She was a hairdresser, right?
She was like a stylist, I think.
The question is, did you direct her to Wi-Fi Astronaut Twitter page?
Nah, but I have an.
Yeah, that was a missed bag opportunity.
No, wait.
No.
I have an appointment with her on Tuesday because I'm getting.
You getting another shape up?
No, I'm getting a custom suit made. And
for what?
The heck you need a suit for?
Dude, for life, bro. You need a suit.
You need a suit. Okay, suit, man.
Well, all right. Well, honestly, I'm getting it for my sister's wedding.
Congrats.
Well, I think I have to wear a tux there, but
if you're listening, congrats.
Sure.
His parents do listen, don't they listen?
Yeah. And I don't know. I just have a few weddings next year I gotta go to. So see a suit, man. I get a nice fitted suit.
So you have another appointment with her. So you're about to put her on game about the YouTube new video.
I'm sure this is usually how it goes when people. I'm sure the whole time she'll just be asking me questions about Amazon.
Hey, I like talking about it though. You know, I'm
it's cool. I would say it's
cool. Of course.
Yeah, let me get like 95% commission. It's cool when people see it and then they like respect you because they see that like you clearly know a lot about this topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, Amazon is definitely reaching lengths of the world. Yeah, 100%. Well, especially automation.
Well, yeah, because they can spend so much to scam people because it's so profitable scamming people.
Yeah, but I have to look more. I told her I'd look more into it and let her know because like she was saying like she toured their warehouse.
Yeah, well, they film ads in like warehouses full of gaylords of books.
No. Like she went to their warehouse. It's like a whole thing.
Did she give the name of the automation guy?
Yeah, I have it. I have the company name.
Is it an Instagram guy?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet.
They're all white labeled. Like they're all white labeled things that whoever has the lack of decency to flex private jets and Lamborghinis will just put their name on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, besides that, what were we talking about before we got off on that tangent?
What were we talking about? You said it was related.
Well,
all right, whatever. Amazon fees increased 5%.
Oh, don't care. Sell more items. Don't care whatsoever. It's not significant. A $3 fee became a $3.15 fee. Sell more items. Source better. Use a Capital One Spark, and that completely negates the increase in fees.
Or a Chase Business Premier.
So that's still not out publicly?
I think the play was they saw how many people were inquiring about it when it was private, and they were like, let's keep it private for a few more months just to see how many people.
Yeah, someone tweeted at me that they thought that was the thing. I was like, that makes sense.
That absolutely was the thing because there's no reason why they wouldn't make it public. It's the card's out, so there's no reason why they wouldn't put it on the website.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming up.
They're just trying to make it seem exclusive.
It's awesome though, but Capital One Spark is great for the limit too, and it's a similar benefit.
Yeah, I haven't paid off this balance yet. I maxed it. I'll probably pay it in a few days. I'm curious to see what the limit does. I don't think it'll increase, but hey,
I think it probably will a little bit. But either way, I mean, it helps to have, and the benefits are great.
They increased my freedom limit out of nowhere from like $5,000 to like 15. So,
that's high for a personal card.
Yeah, but I don't use it. I mean, I use it for food sometimes.
But hopefully you don't. Yeah, you probably don't.
Oh, I got an invitation to apply for the Chase Sapphire Preferred for a personal.
Oh, that's an awesome personal card. That's an awesome personal.
Yeah, they said I was approved. I would have.
You'll get like a $1,000 sign-up bonus probably. Yeah.
Dude, get the
the bonus is 80,000 points.
Oh, so that's like 800. Yeah.
You got to get get the business premiering card. Dude, did you apply for it yet, Garrett?
What's that?
Did you apply for the business premier ink card?
No, we still haven't switched over to Chase. We've been procrastinating.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, dude, you guys switch over to the Chase Ace.
Yeah, it's on the agenda.
It's my humble opinion that they are
Oh, I mean,
the best
without
bang.
question, we're going to. It's just a matter of when. There's always just so many things on the daily agenda that's one of those things that just keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, I had
Gotta
a
go. New list.
I had a new wholesaler I was placing an order at,
I
and
placed a wholesale order today too.
yeah, and I was like, yeah, like I want to use my credit card if that's all right. And they're like, yeah, there's just an extra fee, and she said 3, and I assumed it was 3%, and I was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. And then I'm looking at my statement, and it was $3.
Really?
It was just an extra $3 fee. Like,
How much was
sweet,
the
So
PO for?
I assume that
like
didn't
$5,000.
affect your- Ooh, so that was a 2.5% cash back then on the Chase card.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So that's
amazing.
$125.
Damn, that
Have
was
you
quick. Your
won-
boy, the gears were turning in my head, and I did not
Yeah.
get it.
Well,
that
just
quick.
10K is 250. So
True.
Have you talked to our shared sales rep again?
yeah, she sent me an invoice, and I never answered because it was a joke.
Oh, I did the same thing. I
It
never.
was disrespectfully high.
Did you
So,
call her back?
No, she didn't call me. Oh, I might.
Wait,
send her-
how is it why was it a variable? Was it like a
She-
setup here?
Nah,
So-
we'll tell you after. But yeah,
No, we can talk about it now. So it was one of the like large wholesale companies that like sell to the public. Like you go and you buy stuff for cheap, and it's in big
I have an
quantities.
idea. Yeah, I think I know which one.
And yeah, I'm sure you guys. It's like there's like 3 companies in the U.S. that do. I'm sure you guys can find it.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, like submit what you want, and then we'll give you a discount on the prices. And there was like the retail prices next to it, and we submitted it, and the prices didn't go down at all.
Well, no, they were wholesale prices because they were different.
But
However, we
Yeah.
both expected to submit quantities and pricing, and there was going to be a different column that'd be their discounted based on quantity, right? And so there's a 5,000 MOQ, right? $5,000 MOQ.
MOA.
So we're trying to put together this PO, right? We're getting the quantities, and like not everything is this amazing, not everything flies, right? So we're trying to scratch and claw to get.
Well,
up
it was
there.
pretty good on. I mean, like for what it
Yeah.
was, I thought it was pretty decent. Like things were selling a couple hundred a month.
With another 5-10%, it would be amazing, right? But the current
Yes,
pricing
yeah.
structure, that's what I'm
It
talking
was
about.
decent. But
It was strange though, because when like we had sent over a couple SKUs, like, hey, how many of these SKUs do I need to order to get another 5% off? And she was like, oh, I can't tell you until I have a quantity that you want. I was
so yeah, so
Ooh, yeah,
me
she
and-
isn't giving the first.
No,
that's
no, but
sales
I don't
101. You can't give the first offer.
no, that's not what it was.
No,
she's
yeah.
sitting behind a computer typing in POs, and
she's not. Yeah, she's not really a set. Like she doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think she's on commission. I think she literally enters
Ooh,
in
that's a highly
quantities.
debated topic as of the last few days.
I
so.
think she just enters in quantities, and then the computer
that's
tells
exactly what
her what's allowed and what's not.
I don't think it doesn't seem like she has any wiggle room.
Although Garrett had a price that was lower on the same SKU that I had. So now I'm thinking, you
I
know,
wonder what the variable is that affected that.
yeah, I don't know. So now, but like she obviously doesn't know unless she's listening to this.
Which if you are,
I mean, she may be.
hook up the
How are
prices.
you?
Come on.
She
Yeah,
also just knows that I'm just
the goat.
a better
Yeah.
Amazon seller than you. So I mean,
Yeah, she
I
knows
think that
Garrett.
probably has
But it
something
was
to do
funny.
with it.
Garrett and I, you used TA to go through it, right?
Correct.
So I used Wholesale Inspector, and we
Ooh.
pretty much got the same stuff.
Referral link down below.
Like 80% of it was the same.
Yeah, our POs were so we put together POs separately and then compared. and
I'm
I
pretty
sent
sure
you
they
mine,
were actually like exactly the same. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think they were almost like exact.
which tells me 2 things, right? 1, we're both very good at doing this, and 2,
Or
we're
very
both,
bad.
and both looking for the same things.
Yeah, dude, it also tells you that like even if you get these wholesale accounts, you gotta think other Amazon sellers are doing this too, and they're gonna see the same stuff that is being spit out to you as everyone, like everyone's seeing the same stuff. So that's where you have to create edges in other areas, like negotiating on other items that aren't necessarily proper after that. Like
Yeah.
saying like, all right, I'll buy all this stuff, but like I also want 5% off of here to then go from a 5 to 10% margin. Like it's little things like that.
Hey.
And I think Larry said it to us, Danny. The best way to go through catalogs is one by one manually every
Yeah.
single time without question.
Yeah, because I'm
That's
sure
the
we
best.
missed stuff.
Without
positive
a
we
doubt
missed
we missed stuff. Because every software, no matter what you're using, is going to have blind spots, right? That's, I mean, without question. And I don't necessarily think there's that much of a difference from software A to software B to software C in terms of going through the catalogs.
I think the only major difference for me was, I don't know why, but analyzer.tools would take like 3 hours to go through a price list, and TA and all these other online ones like web-based are going through it in like 30 seconds.
Really?
It's crazy. I don't know what's up with analyzer.tools. Like, they're a really respected wholesale searcher, but maybe my download is just like cracked or something. I don't know.
Well, you said your computer's been tripping with the Zoom lately.
No. I mean, I think I just have to reinstall Zoom. It's always been like that though. This computer, any other computer, the analyzer.tools is slow, like super.
I'm interested to use. I want to try out Scott's wholesale scraper.
I
feel like
I don't know if I pay for it anymore. Actually.
Oh, it's not in Smart Scout.
No, it is, but I don't know if I have this subscription anymore.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see how it is.
We could all split it, and I'm down. See,
that's kind of bozo activity. I'm not gonna lie. Pay the man.
I mean, I think I paid him like thousands of dollars already. I might still have a subscription active. I'm not sure.
I absolutely still have a subscription.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Yeah.
Well, I switched over my credit card, which was like a lifesaver. That I canceled my main one. When I canceled it, I had so many emails I didn't even know I was paying for, saying like, "Hey, your subscription's inactive now. What are you doing?" Like, things I was like, "What is like? Why are you even charging?"
Scout IQ?
Nah, not like that.
Oh, well, we love Scout IQ though. Yeah.
That was a while ago. Shout out Scout IQ though.
Shout out Scout IQ.
Great app. Fantastic app, actually. That database version was a lifesaver.
In the library sales.
Yeah, you can't source books without Scout IQ.
We haven't done like a kind of tactical overview. What all softwares do you guys do? Let's go one by one and talk through what each, like, just list out.
All right, Miles, go first.
BQ AI repricing, Inventory Lab, Seller Amp, and Keepa. That's it. And then the BQ review requester. And then I guess like insurance is kind of like a month, subscription cost.
Me, it's Wholesale Inspector, Keepa, DS Amazon Quick View. I paid 20.
I don't consider free stuff as like, yeah. You have to pay,
let me speak. There's a $25 one-time lifetime fee, so you can see the Keepa charts without having
expensive. That's expensive.
$25.
Oh, he's trolling. Oh, okay, he's trolling. Yeah, $25 lifetime, so you can see the Keepa charts and a little bit more data just right on without having to click into it. Like, no brainer.
Well, Keepa gives that capability as well. Little known fact.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, that which they should charge monthly for, by the way. But that what did I say? Keepa, Wholesale Inspector, DS Amazon Quick View, Seller Snap, and I think that's it. I don't do any feedback. I don't request feedback from anyone.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go cancel that. It doesn't really.
Oh, insurance, I think, came out to like $50 a month.
Does it give you, side note, does it give you data in terms of how many conversions it provides?
Who? What?
Review requester? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Or I haven't looked at it that close.
Of course it does. Yes.
That'd be interesting.
I used it once with books, and it did. It was good. It worked. Like, it worked. Like, it definitely worked. But it's like not like I don't want to request feedback from someone who, like, I may have charged them a lot of money for out of stock product. That just is what it is.
But yeah, Keepa, if you go into the actual Keepa.com in the settings, there's like a button that you click. It's an add-on where when you're in Amazon on any search page, you hover over the product and the Keepa shows up. So you don't have to click into it. It's sick. It's like a big time saver.
What is your tech stack right now, Garrett?
TA still, repricing, Inventory Lab, Keepa.
Oh, and Inventory Lab. I forgot that.
Yeah. I have Smart Scout, but I don't use it. That's one of those where I pay for it and don't use it. And then Rev Seller.
Okay. I don't use Rev Seller. I'm on I don't know if I pay monthly for this or if I paid one time. I feel like, let me look up what it's called. It's really good though. It's called like AZN Pro. It's my it's AZN Insight Pro by ASIN Zen. You use that?
No, I heard you talk about it though.
Fire. They have a bunch of stuff on it. I really like it.
Yeah. The one thing I noticed, and I should, Inventory Lab doesn't make it clear, and we were talking about this the other day, Danny, about small and light fees. It doesn't make it clear whether they're accounting for it or not. Because we were talking about a wholesale product the other day, and I was just trying to figure out the fee structure for one product that's small and light. And I typed it into Inventory Lab. I was like, how am I supposed to know if this is small and light or not? It doesn't specify. And then the Amazon calculator doesn't have a functionality for that either.
Well, AZ Insight had it, but I don't know if it
Yeah,
was
right. Yeah.
I think it was right, honestly. But dude, small, like, honestly, selling through a prep center small and light is like,
Yeah, you make a good, and that's, to be honest, I didn't consider that before, but once you brought that up, I was like, oh, there's no point.
Yeah, there's just, because the margins are so small, but
paying 17% of the revenue just for the prep costs.
Things small and light, typically the volume on them will be like nuts, like insane.
Yeah.
But you can only do that if you own the warehouse where you're paying like a quarter or like 20 cents and probably not even.
Yeah, probably
to get
not
it prepped.
even.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So well, it's not it's just not profitable.
Yeah. So I mean, for using a prep center, I would have to stay above, like, I don't know, probably 11 or 12 to even consider it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to do it. Like, yeah, because it's just there's almost no way. With prep centers, you got to be selling things that are like above like $16 usually.
Yeah, that's what I've actually been saying to students, is like right around that as being.
I'd be curious.
The wiggle room's so low under that.
I would be curious to see what percent of the Amazon catalog is in different price bands. So like 8 and lower, and then like 8 to 15, 15 to whatever. I'd be really interested to see what percent of products, or at least third-party products, are like above $15. Like I pretty much want to know how much I want to know how much small and light is. And then
Scott definitely has that answer. Smart, you might be able to figure it out in Smart Scout, but I guarantee Scott has that answer, or could figure it out.
Keep a product finder probably too.
Yeah, or like within a certain rank, because like obviously you guys know, like once you get like above 100K in most categories, it's just like it's like Narnia.
The Wild West. Yeah.
Well, because like nothing's selling. It's like Narnia.
Well, and the books, man, over like 2 million rank.
Yeah.
I think there's like 37 million books or something, or like 50 million.
Yeah, there's a ton. I didn't get my birthday gift this year from Jeff Bezos. Last year on my birthday.
A book, that's right.
Oh,
I sold
I
think it was like a $500 book. Or it was like it was like $800.
I remember when you said that last year too.
It was like some anime book, and I remember scanning it at this library sale, and it said like $800. I was like, no way. But it was like $1. So I bought it, sent it in, just never turned on the repricer for it, just kept it at like $7.99.99.
Diamond-handed.
And then dude, someone bought it like on my birthday. That was wild. I remember that was wild. Yeah, I didn't get that this year, unfortunately.
Good memories at the library sale.
You missed a couple booksellers, Danny. Weird to.
Bro, I don't know what it is. It's just like it's such a grind, and it's fun.
We had Billy Flips, and who was the other? I forget the other one.
Brandon. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, because it rewards like you can't. It's hard. You don't just like stumble onto like profitable books. Like you got to search for them at the library sales. It's fun. It's exciting. Yeah. Like when you hear that ding, you're just like thinking, you're like, wow, there's all these people, like all these like old guys, old heads or whatever in here, like looking for books, and we're out here making like $500,000 in like an hour at these library sales. Sick. And then like all the old ladies think you're like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like just like scanning through 1,000,000 miles an hour. Miles, what are you doing right now? I see
this dude slid in my Instagram DMs, and he said he lives near me.
Nice. Oh, got some good news. I believe my private label products have just been delivered to my building.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the sample. How many units?
Nice.
It's got to just be a couple.
25.
Oh, so you're gonna merchant fulfill them?
No, I'm FBA them. Well, this is mainly so I can just get the listing up and then sell in some product. Send in some product.
Yeah, let's talk through that real quick. So I'm assuming you hired someone to take pictures and stuff?
No, not yet. But I am going to.
Are you
So
gonna hire from the same person?
Probably
to do
be
the
pretty
recruiting
easy
as
to
well?
find a good studio in
yeah, so
in,
I'm either so I may just rip the pictures off Alibaba, to be honest, because they're pretty good.
drop
Which is,
shipping
it's not like it's
101.
not allowed. Like that's allowed.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Or I'll pay someone on Fiverr to render it, because rendering the pictures
It's fire. Yeah.
you can get as like, it's not real, so you can get as sharp. The sharpness of the image can get as sharp as you want, because it's literally not real. It will only show up as sharp though as the screen the person's looking at it on. But so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll hire someone to render an image, also because it's easier. And then I'll get some good images. I'll get a listing created.
You're gonna outsource that as well?
No, I'll probably do the listing myself. I'll just look at other profitable ones. Like,
I was talking to reselling teacher Eric, and he has a successful private label product, soon to be line, but he paid $10 for A+ content on Fiverr, and they did it like super good.
for the wording.
Everything, like the entire listing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
if
be
you were there
interested in
for
that.
that podcast episode, he told us all about it.
Yeah, damn.
After.
Maybe I gotta watch that.
Well, that was a Amazon playbook session, but same
Oh,
thing.
okay. All right. Yeah, I'd be
No.
interested. In
Reach
that.
out to him, ask him for it.
I probably will, honestly. Yeah, it's I could talk a little bit about the product. So it's so obviously you guys know I sell commercial electronics and things like that, networking equipment, and it's essentially just a tool that a lot of them use, and it just seemed like a good area to go into. It was just another, like, I'm trying to right now stay in the lane of things I know, and it was just another thing that like I know. And
And what's the storefront name on that second account?
Probably the brand name, I would assume.
Goral Goral store.
Yikes.
It probably is one of those on Amazon.
Nah, but yeah, no, that brand account's just been dormant. But
How well, Growl.
we'll get it pumped up, dude. I'm hyped to see how this works. I think it's gonna go really well. But dude, even if it doesn't sell like crazy, like I could at least I know I could at minimum do like 2K profit a month on it. So it's just right there is great. I don't think
that'd be a 100K valuation brandish if you could consistently do it.
like low key, yeah.
Yeah, like,
It would. No, not even low key. It would, because that's 24 grand a year times
5x, 4.5x
times
yeah.
4. That's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I could exit that for 90 grand.
They would probably just copy you depending on the scale. Like,
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna change a little bit around on my product to make it
as you
stand
should,
out.
yeah.
Bro, you have to use the remember that PowerPoint I sent you from Dylan Carter?
Yes,
You have to use that and the information in there.
I will. Yeah, I'm excited. I've always wanted to get into the PL side. It's one of those like super, like the PL side in general obviously is like super like sexy. Like it's usually what gets people roped into these scams online.
You're gonna get it's gonna get to the baddies in Miami.
I don't know if they're going to be interested in my networking tool that I private label. I don't know if that would go well.
You know what they will be interested in the
I would use your words choice. Careful here. Relax.
I think that's good. Miles, wrap it up.
All right, yeah, another great episode. That was probably the most, like, I would say that was actually pretty helpful Amazon content and banter. That was a good mix of the two. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go stream here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Buy Box Bandits, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below and all that.
Subscribe
And
to Wi-Fi
we'll see.
Astronaut. Subscribe to Wi-Fi Astronaut and
oh, I'm gonna be oh, I'm not the host anymore. Yeah, seriously though. Subscribe
to All the Boys. Garrett is making a YouTube channel coming soon. Subscribe to All the Boys. Links in the description. See you guys in the next episode.